Hello, everyone. I'm Chris. Welcome to my Extra Life stream in XCOM 2. As a word of warning, I've got a lot of mods installed, so the gameplay might be a little wonky at times, but that should be part of the fun, right? Just to be upfront and honest and draw your attention to the thing that matters, I am streaming today for Extra Life. I'm raising money for children's hospitals, specifically Sanford Children's Hospital right here in North Dakota. So I have already surpassed my goal thanks to some fine folks in my life, and that is awesome. Just wanted to say that while we have reached our goal, if you are willing and able to donate, there is a link in the description just in case you would like that. If you are not able, no worries. Feel free to hang out and we're going to have a good time. Was that everything I was going to say? It might be everything I was going to say. So let's get to it.
Accessing the feed now.
I've played this game quite a bit. I beat it on Xbox. And then I bought it on PC. Which I have put over 400 hours into this game since getting it on PC. Thanks to mods, it's just kind of endlessly replayable. If you're not caught up on the story, essentially, aliens invaded Earth. As of XCOM 2, we lost that invasion, and we kind of reached an agreement, and now the aliens and this Advent company, this Advent coalition, they run Earth, essentially. And people are like, maybe it's not so bad, we get some cool tech, they give us gene therapy to take away all of our aches and pains, and we don't have to deal with any of that. But obviously, our team knows better. I'm just gonna skip that. So this game is a small squad, turn-based RPG. The mods I have loaded are mostly regarding more customization, but I've got a few mods that are dealing with the UI. Got a big class mod called RPGO, RPG Overhaul, that is essentially breaks it down so that I can pick at any given level. I can just pick which ability I want. I don't have to be locked into a single class and their abilities, which gives me just a little bit more freedom to make some unique characters. So here's our squad here. I didn't turn Iron Man on, but I'm going to play like it's Iron Man because, I mean, that's more fun, right? Which means I'm not going to save, pretty much. I have the autosave will be on, but I won't compulsively save like I normally play this game. This unit here that I just moved is a Templar. He's one of the DLC classes. He's a melee class. He can use two just like giant energy blades that come out of his hands. A little weak to start out with, but the more you use him, the better he gets. Okay, so as you can see from these icons here, we are stealthed. So let's move up and into position. Let's move you there. So our goal is to put a bomb on this podium, essentially. They're going to go into concealed overwatch, which means they won't fire unless they're about to be revealed. Mr. Templar, you can actually move up to here without being detected, so let's do that. And let's put you on Overwatch, and let's move you here. So next turn we will go loud. I promise. Alright, so what we're going to do is put all of these people into Overwatch. So essentially, as soon as they are discovered, they will go loud and fire. And then I'm just going to run in here with my Templar. And let's watch it all happen. Yep, we've been spotted. Not quite sure what's going on. We're pausing for dramatic effect. Here we go.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
They've discovered us now. Now he's gonna run. Now my squad is gonna fire on him. Easy peasy. First shot got him, so our other squad mates can take their own. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my gosh, I think we got him through there too. All we have left is the officer. Yeah, look at all these promotions over here. We're doing great. So all we have left is this officer. Who does have a little bit more health and a few more abilities. I'll put my Templar over here in full cover. He's going to shoot at this person back here anyway.
I'm pinned down here.
And I'll just move from back to front here to see if we can get an angle on this last guy. I'll just keep using Overwatch. Let's go here. What's our angle here? 34%. That is not great. So I'm just going to throw my grenade here. Grenades are pretty great in Xcom because you essentially get one emission. Should we use Volt? Rend is a bit more reliable here. Volt, basically, when Templars get a kill, they get a focus level. Basically, it increases their stats the more consecutive kills they get. And Volt essentially discharges that focus level for like an electric, like lightning bolt. That being said, Rend is better. It is more reliable just because it's a melee attack. Volt is really good in some situations, but... So these squares with the little hand grabby icon, that means there is loot drop there, but I'm just going to go ahead and finish the mission because, I mean, that's why we're here, and once the mission is over, these get auto-collected. So let's plant this charge, and with all of the enemies cleared from the field, we should be good to go.
Menace 1-5, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charge.
Boom! Alright, so we got 5 out of 5 kills. No soldiers killed, no soldiers wounded. We're flawless. Let's tighten the focus here for our glam shot. Yeah, that's a good one. Alright, back to the ship. We'll get introduced to our strategy layer, which is essentially the tactical view, where we get to tweak our soldiers, customize our research, pick which missions we want to do next, that kind of thing.
the troops returned without any reported casualties.
Alright, so all these 3 soldiers got promoted. I will do that in the barracks in just 1 second. We got some loot. These are little things that we can add to our weaponry to kind of adjust it a little bit. Like the expanded magazine lets us take an extra shot before we have to reload. That might not sound like much if you're not used to these kinds of games, but that's essentially an extra turn of firing, which is pretty great. So let's go back to the armory. They're calling me to the research labs, but that's okay. So here's Alice Murphy. Let's promote. Oh, and it looks like we have some sort of... this is not what I'm used to. I'm used to having all abilities unlocked.
I've warned the crew to stay away from the Advent meeting.
But it looks like I get to choose out of these abilities which one is their starting ability. So we can choose from Survivor. When critically wounded under 25% HP, gains a massive 25% damage bonus to all attacks. When fighting to defend something, gains a massive damage bonus to all attacks. We could also do Grenadier, adds a dedicated grenade slot, or Synthetic Genes. Their natural aptitude level is 1 or 2 higher levels higher than rolled. This is the best ability on here because this natural aptitude level is their combat intelligence, and that determines how many skill points they get, which determines how many skills they get. So we want to pick Synthetic Genes, or... Am I not picking between these? Is this saying that they just have all those? Yeah, I guess they have all those. Interesting. But I'm used to having like a whole list of classes available here, but it looks like these guys only have a couple. Interesting. Assault Infantry Sentinel. So hers is former officer of great insight. Missed attacks deal 1 damage. Ooh. That's pretty great. I'm gonna fix your legs because for some reason you're wearing fishnets and giant boots. And we want you to just have regular pants. Okay. So that's interesting. I don't know why I can't keep scrolling on my abilities here. Oh well. Okay, let's take a look here. Doesn't look like we have any savant level soldiers. Their little icon here with the 2 cross guns, that would appear as blue. Excuse me. So yeah, let's just keep her moving. We're going to talk to Tigan here.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology. Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab.
So, a big running plot line throughout XCOM 2 is that at the end of the war, which is when the first one takes place, me, the player, the commander, was captured, and that's why they won, is because they used my tactical brilliance to win the war and oppress the human people. I was not conscious or aware. Apparently they just used my subconscious tactical brilliance. I don't know, man. But essentially, Dr. Tigan here is our researcher. We can investigate things here, learn new technologies, and that's kind of how we progress throughout the game. On the other hand, engineering is Dr. Shen,
Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I sent.
the daughter of essentially the exact same position from the previous game.
Come on, Rover.
And this is where we can build items.
I saw Tyler muttering to
Not that
himself
big a
in
deal.
the corridor.
But let's just jump back in.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry. Not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
Thank you, Bradford. All right, so this is our map, essentially, where we are on Earth. We pass time by going to locations and scanning them. So this will be the only one I get for right now. But here's our base up here, up in Siberia, apparently. And as we kind of unlock more locations, we can kind of make contact with resistance cells, essentially unlock areas and boost our income.
We will take back our power and turn it against them.
There's our little Templar intro.
Facing a shared enemy. My followers seek balance with the psionic forces that
We'll scan here. There's our research is done.
New objective added.
So now we have to complete the Advent autopsy. Advent officer autopsy. Good lord, why couldn't I say that? That is our main objective, which you can see with the star
Advent
there.
officers appear to be similar, if not physically the same as the common Advent trooper in terms of power and agility.
I usually skip
field
these.
reports indicate a more developed
When the screen gets
shooting,
splattered, I
as the
forgot about
officers will
that.
provide tactical directives to the subordinate Advent forces. I must admit, having success.
So there's lots of jumping around here, but we'll get through this one without incident.
New objective added.
I've updated our latest operational objectives, Commander.
So this is a technology breakthrough. It'll appear in my research queue, and if I don't research it immediately, it'll disappear.
Commander, if we're going to try to build this...
This one is pretty good, which it basically means that normally when you play the game, when you install one of those upgrades, like the extra clip I was talking about, when you install that, it's in that gun forever until you replace it, and under which circumstances it would just disappear. With this research, I can kind of put them in and out interchangeably. I don't have to worry about losing an upgrade as soon as I put it somewhere. Alright, now we have an engineer. We'll back out for now, because I want to get going with this engineer. Right here, let's do the proving ground.
Facility construction.
So now we've assigned that engineer here. Engineers can build and staff these facilities in this grid. So like these sections that are like alien debris, I have to send an engineer to clear that area out. Then I can build a building in there, and then I can staff that building with engineers. The proving ground is kind of like a experimental weapon lab. It's where I get new stuff. Whereas engineering is where I just build stuff that I should always have access to. That'll make sense later. So let's grab some rookies. That research is done. Let's just do the regular trooper autopsy. I know I'm skipping through a lot of this stuff. It's just mostly a lot of talking. Alright, so here's our next mission. In the new Arctic, Operation Empty Pyre, I have to recover an item. Our difficulty is easy, and our reward is another engineer. That's our only mission. Eventually, those guerrilla ops get a little bit more picky and choosy. We're like going to one operation means that I can't go to another one, so I kind of have to pick and choose which of the aliens' operations I'm countering and which ones I want the rewards for. Alright, let's customize Holly here a little bit. Let's do... Yeah, let's do that that cool hair. And let's change the body here so it's not so mismatched. These are a bunch of different pieces all kind of being layered on top of each other from different mods and sources. Let's do those arms. We don't need a belt. Don't need any shin gear. Let's change secondary color, and let's change the weapon color. Alright, so this is our soldier select screen. You can see once they get a class, it'll be listed up here. So we have our Templar and our 3 soldiers. The number behind that is their willpower, and it's kind of like their fatigue level. Whenever they do something, that kind of lowers, and the lower it is, the more susceptible they are to like psionic powers, like the aliens have, like mind control or stuff like that. All right, how about... Oh my goodness, she doesn't have a face. We gotta give her a face. There are some mods that kind of overwrite the face completely. So I have a face slot that is just completely invisible, just in case. It's mostly for like when I do like Star Wars mods and stuff like that. They can completely overwrite the face with like an alien head or something like that. Let's pick a darker, yeah. Don't need the coat. Let's... some arms. We don't need a belly ring. Can't even see it. Legs, we want those. Let's get rid of all this. It's the only downside of having all these cool customization options, is that sometimes they just kind of pile all of them on, and it's impossible to see anything. See the actual character you created. What's your voice? Okay. Alright. That looks pretty good. All rookies, let's see what they got. So while it's good to have an A team in XCOM, it's also good to have a B. At the final mission, you can only take 6 soldiers with you, maximum. So at the end of the day, you might as well pour all of your resources into that A team, just so that you have enough. So they are the focus. Okay, so it looks like we are stealthed. You can see the shadowy things around the camera here, and that the stealth icon up at the top of the screen. So let's get to it. I'm going to move this way towards this building, which seems to have a little bit more cover. There's a lot of open space out here. I'll move everyone over here, and then I'll move towards the objective. As you can see, I've got plenty of time to pursue that. So we are doing really well. Okay, so if I were to jump through this window, you can see it shows me like the eye with the exclamation point. That would essentially reveal me because I'd be jumping through that window. We don't want to do that. And we don't want to get too close to these civilians because they would... they just kind of alert. I don't know if they're like narcs, like they're snitching on me. Trying to fight the regime here, but... I think they just kind of are startled.
You can wait if you want.
Alright, so we'll put these two here. We've got a soldier and an officer here. But our objective is to break into this truck and grab what's inside. This person, I kind of want to get up on the roof if I can. Yeah, if we can get into this building and kind of shoot down. Height advantage is great in XCOM. What do we want with you? We'd have to get you through 2 doors in order to get you through here, so we might just have to bite the bullet and have you run around. Yeah, let's do that. So that's our turn. Now we turn it over to the aliens. And they're done.
Ordini confermati, mi muovo.
67% is not too bad. They wouldn't be able to see anyone from right there. Let's move you over 1 square.
Don't. You may want, but I'm gonna be ready.
Now what to do with you, though? I think I'll just fire with these two. Break stealth with you. That means this person will also fire. And then I can clean up with my other 2 soldiers. 67% is a little bit low for XCOM. But we'll give it a shot. That was a hit. That was 3 damage. That was really good. Because now that officer is at half health, both of these guys are at 3 health. There's 1 kill. The officer is down. Now I've got 2 soldiers who can poke their heads down. Let's go here.
Not a problem.
And now you can fire down right on top of his head. Oh, yes!
That's how it's done.
That is how it's done, indeed. Now, Joanna? I'm always bad at remembering like people's actual genders and names because they're all just so tiny little soldiers. I'll push her forward, grab this loot, and grab that full cover. There's a saying in the XCOM community that half cover is no cover. You always want the full cover, the full shield icon as opposed to the half shield icon. Can't get into the cover and grab that loot, so I'll have Joanna do it. I'll just throw her into Overwatch because I can't see anyone else around here. I'll move this soldier around to this window, give them a little bit better sight lines. Now let's start moving these other 2 troopers up. Try and, oh, there's some people. There's our sectoid. They're kind of like the main, like, alien, yeah. They've got, like, a little arm blaster, and they can use a couple of psionic powers. Let's get... I know this is half cover, but let's get you out here so you have line of sight and you're ready to open fire. For those of you who have not been following my channel...
You wanna kill me?
Okay, they tried to mind control me and I resisted. For those of you who haven't been following the channel since the beginning, which is most of you, XCOM was actually the first video I recorded in. If you wanted to go back and watch those, they're a little bit rough, but I don't know. I really like this game. It's a lot of fun. 32%. Come on, you're killing me here. 46. Alright, well, what if we sneak around this side of the car? Still not great, if I'm entirely honest. But we gotta... Sometimes you just gotta take that half-court shot, right? Alright, let's move Stephanie up here. I'm gonna throw my grenade, or her grenade. Because that'll do some damage, and it should take down part of their cover. Like that. So now they should be much easier to target. Still only 50%. Yeah, let's fire. Oh, we got him. All right. Good job, team.
We're not picking up further contacts near your position. Site is secure.
All right, they're telling me the site is secure. So that tells me with this checked, that means there shouldn't be any other enemies. So now all we got to do is crack this bad boy open. Hop up here. And let's do a hack. So we got to hack this bad boy open. So the way this works is based on their hacking skill. There's a lesser reward and a greater reward. Obviously you can go for broke, but if you fail, there's sometimes a consequence. Like if you're in stealth, it might alert the entire map or something like that. This one is mission critical, and everyone is dead, so I'm just going to do the bottom one, the lesser, just on the off chance that they actually get up there. Doesn't matter, we didn't make it, but we did get the objective, so we should be good to go. And their hack skill increased. Area secure. 4 out of 4 enemies killed. Flawless. Alright, back to base. Let's do it.
Commended loyal citizens today for standing up to those who would abandon our values for those.
A fun thing about this game is that they on your way back from each mission, you'll see that you'll get like a voiceover line from their propaganda announcers saying stuff like, "Oh, it was just a training exercise. It's not a big deal. You don't have anything to worry about." But as the game goes on, they get more and more desperate. So they start to go from like, "Yeah, it was no big deal," to like screaming about like, "Why won't you just obey us?" Which is pretty funny. Because as the better you do, the more frustrated they get. You get to like feel the consequences of your actions.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one exception. It is good to see you again.
Alright, so we got a man on the inside feeding us objectives. He's going to give us usually one mission a month, which is sort of like the main, like every month we get checked in on by this guy. He evaluates our progress and rewards us with cash based on our performance. And that's why exploring the map is super important too, because the more we explore, the more connections we make, the more funds that he can funnel us. So that's essentially what he's saying. We don't know his identity because he's just very hidden. He's broadcasting from somewhere in an Advent facility, but he's going to feed us objectives that kind of help us take down Advent.
Objective added.
So he told us about there's an Advent black site that we can, that person doesn't have a face, that we can raid when we're ready. It's a little bit out of our reach right now, but once that happens, we can take on that mission when we're ready. There's the black site. So we want to finish scanning for our rookies first. Get some fresh blood. Maybe we got some powerful or very intelligent troops that we want to throw into our lineup. So now we can make the battle scanner since we did the trooper autopsy. This is like a grenade. We can throw it. It'll reveal an area. That way we're not limited by like the fog of war. We'll research communications. That'll make it so we can reach out to other regions. You can see this one here that's red. And now let's do resistance radio. That's the one I was looking for. So this is what it's telling us. We can now reach out to other areas and make contact with them. We'll be able to scan and make contact with them, and that allows us extra funds, extra missions, all kinds of good stuff. Our proving ground is ready, which is great. Now we can research some new weapons using Illyrium cores, which are dropped by enemies. Let's save our core. I really want to spark this playthrough, so let's save it for that. But once we have it, let me tell you, we're gonna get a giant attack robot. Ludmilla, Igor, and Sofia, and Boris. Let's go check them out. Should be a big batch of Russian soldiers down here. Alright, so we got a few. This guy's gifted, that's pretty good. Alright, now we can go to the supplies. Supplies is basically our cash, as you can see up here. We have a bunch of currencies. This income is how much we'll get every month. Our experimental weapons are inspired. Those are special weapons, so let's do that. From the Alien Rulers DLC. Fingers crossed we don't run into them because I'm not going to lie to you, they suck. Alright, so this is actually no Advent, just the Lost. Let's take a look at that. The Lost are an interesting enemy type that are a bit different from everyone else. Alright, let's clear that. We want our Templar here. We don't want you to have a grenade though. Let's give you a Molotov cocktail. Joanna is ready to go. Let's change your loadout a bit here. Let's give you a carbine. Yes to the pistol. And we want everyone to have Molotov cocktails on this mission, not grenades. Let's do Ursula. Let's change you to just a regular rifle. You've got the grenade and a Molotov. Let's customize you a little bit. You're looking pretty bland here. Yeah, there we go. And let's take Ricardo as well. You rifle, Molotov, and let's spice up your coloring here a little bit so we can spot you from our tactical view. All right, we've got our horde. Everyone has a Molotov cocktail. Let's do it.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Let's go. All right, so the horde, the Lost, they are essentially zombies. They kind of move and attack differently, and they're there. They have a very different tactical strategy. Okay, so this VIP has... Here's the way these missions work. This is our entrance and exit. We have to enter, we start here, and we have to leave here. We have to fight our way to this VIP and their bodyguard, who is unconscious. We pick up the bodyguard and have the VIP run back to our starting point to evacuate. Now the catch is that once we get within this ring here, this turret is going to go down, and we're going to get a bunch more enemies. So, the Lost are all melee, so cover does not matter that much.
Wait, are those?
And if you kill a Lost by reducing its hit points to 0, you get your action back. So you can essentially keep firing until you run out of ammo, which gives these a very interesting feel because it feels more like a zombie movie where you're just, or a zombie game where you're just kind of firing indiscriminately until you can't fire anymore, because there are usually a bunch of weaker enemies instead of a few strong ones. So a lot of these that you're seeing here on the map are just kind of set dressing. They're not actual real enemies. Only the ones with these health bars are. So you can see they're kind of closing in on me. Not fantastic, however. I think we're going to be okay. That's a brute, though. Alright, so they killed them. Normally that would end their turn, firing their weapon. However, because we got that kill on the Lost, our action is returned. We can continue to fire.
Nothing ever goes according to plan.
So we want to wipe these up here. And this, we're not going to be able to kill this guy, so I might as well just burn my last shot into them so that someone else can finish them off. So let's try it with this soldier, Ursula. There we go. So that brute is down. Now we can... They still have both of their actions left. I'm going to move them up here. Like I said, cover doesn't matter that much because we're only fighting melee enemies. It's just a force of habit to kind of duck your soldiers into cover all the time. Alright, so we cleared the field. Let's reload. Let's bring you up here. And put you on Overwatch. You too. And we triggered some more soldiers, I believe. Some more Lost, yep. Oh, missed with the Overwatch shot. That's okay. That's okay. The reason why I didn't want anyone to bring grenades is because anytime you throw a grenade, it spawns a new horde. So they do not like noise and they are drawn towards loud noises. Oh, nice. Just take an Overwatch. So Molotovs, which come from a mod, essentially have that area of effect to kind of start people on fire and do a little bit of damage. However, they don't make the giant boom that accompanies grenades. Let's reload first. So we have 10 turns to get to them up there. And I promise we will do that. I'm not abandoning them. Let's rend. Get that focus. And Templar gets a momentum move, which is essentially, since they are a melee class, in order to survive, they need to keep moving. Because they are not, like, when there's people shooting at them, they can't just stay out here in the middle of nowhere. So I'm just going to move him over here. There is a mod which allows those Templars to essentially rend counts as a headshot, which gives them their action back. But that is ridiculously overpowered in my opinion. Like, it makes sense because that way they can just kind of carve through Lost just like everyone else can. But they can just rend, move, rend, and they can probably kill everyone in a single turn. So we have a swarm closing in on us. When it says a lost swarm is very close, I believe that means that a swarm will spawn on the next turn. Oops, keep hitting the wrong mouse button. There we go. Now his focus goes up one more time. So now he is focus level 2. He does 2 additional damage. He can move 2 more spaces, and he's got plus 20 to dodge, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. This person needs to catch up a little bit. Just bring them up here, Joanna. I know that there are more, and we're going to get that swarm on the next turn, so let's bring as many people as we can up here and Overwatch, so that once they come in, yeah, a lost swarm appears, which means they just spawned. That's one. We only have one more shot, and he missed. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna be okay. About the only thing cover is good for in this game is to make one more spot where the enemy cannot, so like if I'm against this lamppost, they can't attack me from that one square. So in that sense, I can kind of funnel them in. I'm going to take a risk here. I'm going to shoot my pistol at this guy just because he only has 2 health. There we go. Now, let's fire at that guy. Since you're way over here, you can gonna try and take care of some of these people over here that other people wouldn't be able to reach. Nope, those are the only people you can see. Having a pistol is very good on this map, just because reloading takes an action, and pistols don't have ammo. That's okay. We're gonna be okay. Let's move you closer as well. Take the higher probability shot first. And for some reason he can't see this person. Let's move you in here. I don't want to trigger that. I don't want to enter this circle yet, because like I said, as soon as I do, these two transfer control to me, and that turret will go down. Then a swarm spawns. See how many of these lost we can clean up. And for you, I'm going to reload. That way we don't have to worry about it next turn. You, Mr. Templar, we're going to bring you up here and put you on pistol overwatch. Oh no! I did not know that that car was on fire. I just failed this mission. Man, I don't know if that has ever happened to me. So we can still get this guy. Oh my goodness, this is all kicking off. I don't know how this happened. I don't know when that took any damage. That's so weird. Take a pistol shot. There we go. I'm gonna reload. And let's start gathering in this area again as we evacuate. Oh my gosh, I lost the main objective. I lost that technician, that scientist. I was supposed to rescue them, they were the VIP, and I failed.
Let's not waste time.
Alright, so now we just have to run, essentially. Just gonna move everyone as far as they can make it in a single turn. Okay. Obviously he can't fire when he's carrying someone. Okay, so let's fire behind us here, make sure we're not getting swarmed on our tail here. That's a far shot, but we still got it. Alright, keep running. Keep running. They can make it to the exit. So can they. They're gonna yell at me for failing. I don't know when that happened, when that car started on fire. You can evac. Get that trooper out of here.
Recovered the VIP's escort. We'll get her patched up and ready to deploy into the field.
And now we just need to get everyone else out of here. So what they're telling me here is essentially that it doesn't matter, like I'm never going to clear the field. They will just keep spawning lost until I'm overwhelmed. So we need to evacuate. We're not going to get a victory by standing here and killing enough soldiers. And if I move them here, I'm going to take one final shot. And then I can evac all. We're out of here. Ah, so unfortunate. Mission failed.
Our people out of there, but the VIP didn't make it. Not a good day for the resistance.
So that's gonna hurt. I'm not gonna lie to you.
required to attend.
Okay, so as we are coming back to base here, I will just remind you, since we're approaching the 1 hour mark, that we are doing the stream for Extra Life. You can see it's below me, this stream, instead of above me. It's below me. We have reached our goal, which is fantastic. I love to see it. However, we can always do more. It's a great cause. And, you know, it's great to help out some kids. Okay, so
We've had our suspicions, but before now we've never had the resources to investigate the possibility of...
Again, I don't know why we have such small classes, but let's... Now we get to choose between these abilities. So we got Informant, their base abilities, they're an Advent Defector, so they gain bonuses against Advent troops, and bonus to autopsy targets. So yeah, let's do that. And now that we have her, let's give her sniper rifle. So you're a sniper now. Let's level up our Templar. I love this ability, Parry, which essentially, when they get that bonus move after they do an attack, they can instead choose to basically negate the next attack. This is fantastic if you have like one enemy remaining, or if you're trying to bait them into attacking you for some reason. There's a lot of cool tactical applications for that skill. Joanna. Electrician, electrical attacks deal +2 damage. So she has Soulfire, Valkyrie, and Smite. So this is a psionic ability that just does guaranteed damage. Valkyrie is dependent on damage buff, which she doesn't have, and Smite is just like Smite in D&D, like it's a powerful sword attack. I want to do Soulfire. That's the best out of those three. I don't even know if I can give her the psionic amp yet. I cannot. I have not researched psionics yet, so I can't give her the thing she needs to use this attack. I'll give her an arc thrower for now. And Ricardo, what you got, buddy? So we have Blade Master, Quick Draw, and Sawed-Off Shotgun. I'm gonna make you a pistol guy. Alright. I need to start excavating. We'll put both of our engineers on that job. Did we get any cores? No, we did not. Failed a mission. That's unusual for me, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Avenger plotting.
This never happens, I swear. Okay.
Our inspiration did prove beneficial.
Alright, our experimental weapons. And this research is inspired, so it'll only take a day. That is great. now that this is cleared, what I'd like to do with this spot here is put in a workshop, which makes it so that each engineer I put here gives me 2 drones that I can put in an adjoining, like an adjacent space. It essentially doubles my engineer output. So if I put it here, those drones can reach the proving ground and whatever I put in these spots, which is pretty cool. My other engineer is hanging out, so I will have them excavate that spot. Okay, we lost that mission. That was a definite fail. Let's try and bounce back. Where is this? Oh yeah, let's put the resistance ring here. That lets us send people on missions, covert missions, that I do not control. So basically they become unavailable for a certain amount of time, then they come back and they usually get some sort of benefit.
In remarkable time, Commander.
That research is done. Let's research the sectoid. Let's autopsy them. And remember, every time we autopsy an enemy, that one soldier gets bonuses to damage against them. But now we can research psionics. So we need this amp, which is like a little device that a soldier can carry. Once we have that, then we can that soldier can use their new ability. So let's prioritize that. It's going to take a little bit longer because it's not really meant to be researched until later, but what can you do?
I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive
system-
signal coming from the Advent Network Tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition
Ruh-roh.
has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved.
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end.
Even as I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach.
Your signal's breaking up. Territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again.
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
So these missions are called retaliation missions. Advent gets pissy that we're, rebelling against them. So,
Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
and they attack one of our settlements, essentially. Operation Dragonstorm. God, that sounds so cool.
For the Arctic territories.
So these kinds of missions are kind of cool because we don't necessarily get to choose when to take these on. These are almost purely defensive. I would honestly really like to take my Templar, but I cannot. I just took my top squad, so they're all a little bit tired, and we don't know exactly what we're going to be facing on this mission. So let's take our B squad here. Let's back out here. Let's build an item. Let's build a med kit. And let's have you take it. Because you can still carry a grenade at the same time. Now let's take Lauren Hill. Let's give you a big gun, regular rifle, assault rifle. What else can we take here? going to have you take the holo targeter. Someone can use an action to kind of like focus in and give everyone else bonuses on attacking that person, which is very helpful, especially when we're going up against tougher enemies. We do want everyone else to carry grenades, though. In your case, 2 grenades. Okay. So we have 1 med kit. You still do get to take a grenade. That's right. You just don't have a pistol. Okay. Let's go. Let's save these people. Hopefully.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
Begin mission. Alright. Let's do this. There's 1 piece of glare right here. It's right on my face. It's deflecting off of my poster behind my monitor. Alright, our objective here is to defeat the enemies and make sure that we don't lose civilians. So we do have a counter up here in the top left corner, which my face is over. We have to rescue at least 6 civilians, meaning they have to be alive by the end of the mission. I don't know which direction to go to. I'm guessing just that way because we're in a corner here. So I'll just move up this way.
Not a problem.
And hopefully I don't get caught looking that way with cover on this side when the people are that way. Yeah, it might just be out here.
Moving out.
Okay. Just gotta get people up towards this cliff ledge, and then maybe we'll be able to figure out where they're coming from.
10-4.
10-4, good buddy. And we have a special guest today. Remember, this is War of the Chosen. This is a Chosen. There are 3 of them total. This is the Hunter. He's more of a sniper. So he has special abilities and weaknesses. Missed shots against this Chosen will generate shielding. So I can't just throw every shot towards him, because if I miss, he'll get stronger. He also gains health when my troops near him take damage. However, there is a saving grace. He is shell-shocked, which means he takes increased damages from explosions, and he takes increased damage from Templars, which is why I really wanted to bring mine, but he was pretty tired from that last mission, so I decided not to bring him. So he gets his own turn. It's going to be... I get a turn, the Aliens Advent gets a turn, and then the Chosen gets a turn. As you can see, the Aliens do not discriminate. They are firing on civilians, which is sort of our ticking clock in this mission. If we get into that little ring around a civilian, they boogie, and we get a little bonus cash for rescuing them.
Got it.
So I'm guessing eventually, probably in the next turn or 2, I'm going to have to turn to kind of face more this way, or on the screen, this way. Trying to figure out my webcam and your view of the screen. So this way, I'm trying to go up here and face where that Chosen entered the fray.
Try to keep up. See if I care if you get yourself killed.
So if I don't rescue at least 6 civilians, which I just got 2. Oh, that one counted. Great. So 3. So we have 1 dead civilian and 3 rescued. They are off the map. They are safe. That's 2 dead. So this is the Chosen's turn. You can see the elements around the screen here. The Hunter has a grappling hook and a sniper rifle, which make him pretty deadly from range. And I can't see anything that's happening right now, that's okay. Let's bring you up here. See if you can see any bad guys from up there. Yes. Okay, so when we move forward and find a pod, is what they're called, of enemies, they get kind of a reaction where they will just go into cover. Each enemy technically behaves differently, but most of them just kind of scramble for cover as soon as they're seen. It's a solid hit. That's a good hit. Let's move you up here. Hopefully that grabs this person. Yes. Okay, so that's 4 rescued. Your pistol's better. And it was a hit. Great. Fantastic. So he only has 1 health left. But probably my other 2 people are not going to make it up there in time to get a shot. So I'll move Alice here forward and put her in Overwatch. I'll move Lauren into full cover behind this tree. You do have a shot. It's a 30% shot, but you know what? Yeah, why not? She is the trooper who has the ability where she does 1 damage even if she misses. That is fantastic. I didn't even look that up. Okay, so that trooper's down. We got them with the Overwatch. This is great. We're doing great. He says prematurely. So he's going to grapple here, and he's probably going to get me into his sights. I don't know where he's moving. Nope, he hasn't made a move yet. Okay, so there's half cover, there's half cover.
I can handle that.
Let's put you over here and get a peek inside this building. Or a peek at the Chosen. Legendary Xcom and their noble commander. Blah, 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 blah. It's the one downside of this game. There's so much talking. I love the tactical stuff. I love building my own little trooper men. Just, I don't like that. I'm always being talked at. So, do you have... You have the hollow targeter, which I wish you were closer. Alright, let's put you up here. Then maybe next turn we can get you to hollow target Mr. Chosen, our hunter.
Do what you want, but I'm going.
I don't want to take a 28% shot because if I miss, he gets a shield. That's not good. I don't want him to have a shield. I'll move you up here, grab this loot, and maybe you'll even get a flank on our hunter, our deer hunter. I'm just gonna have you hunker down, honestly. I don't want you shooting at him when that could make him stronger. We have priests. That's XCOM really does a good job of steadily bumping up the challenge level, whether you're ready for it or not. Pretty much every mission they introduce new enemy types. It's like every mission or every other mission they introduce new enemy types. Trank shot. So he knocked down Holly. Holly is dazed. If I don't get them up, they will get interrogated. The hunter will drop down here and interrogate them. And they will gain information about me, meaning that they can attack me faster. which is a really cool but really inconvenient mechanic. I'll do a rapid target here. So this has a bigger cooldown. It has a 3-turn cooldown, but I can target them as a free action, which means I can still fire. Oh my gosh, 46%. What if I instead... Oh boy, I can't do that without really jeopardizing, because my soldiers are right underneath him. Yes! Good hit, good hit. 65%, that's great. Another 4 damage. And 73. Let's finish him off right now. Yes.
It's going to take more than a few moves to slow.
Oh, he still has 1 health left. Oh no. Alright, there we go. So you can flank. And let's do it with the pistol. 96% chance. He is completely out of cover for this shot. That's why my icon is yellow. So let's fire that pistol. Finish him off. Good night.
Target neutralized.
So he disappears. We'll deal with that after this mission, but essentially he is not dead. He is essentially down but not out. So we got really lucky there. His ability, his main method of attack is he'll line up a shot, and if your squad mate can't move out of that line of fire, he takes a shot. He takes a shot that does a huge amount of damage. It's a little bit easy to avoid, but it can sometimes make for some really awkward positions where you have to move out of the way instead of taking the shot you want to take. It is... Yeah, it's... Oh man, he just fell. That priest, that's the word I was looking for. Oh my goodness. That priest just fell down. I'm gonna move Holly here, and we're gonna try and get rid of this priest, which will hopefully take his buff off of that other soldier. Oh, it did better than that. It killed him. He got feedback from it. So this is what we saw in that mysterious message. They have infiltration units, this faceless. They can be hiding within... hiding within the civilians, the crowd. So he's revealed himself. So let's... Yeah, let's just light him up with the soldiers who are yet to move. And maybe we can down him and finish this right here, right now. Let's move you as close as we can get you to increase your chance. Oh, just hanging on, just barely hanging on. We do have Alice left. Let me make sure that you will be able to see this guy and take a shot. 85% chance for the win! Score.
X-ray neutralized. Menace 1-5, status confirmed. We're not picking up any additional contacts. The AO is clear. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Okay, so he's defeated for now. We get 5 ability points for buying skills once we have... I can't remember what it is. I think it's called the training center. But this is considered flawless. Even though 2 people did get shot, it's normally much less avoidable than that. Normally we get a lot more civilian casualties because they're firing on them every turn, and most of the time it takes a couple turns to get your guys up to the actual fight.
Despite a heroic battle, several
At least we know these chosen can be killed. Well, temporarily.
Okay, so she has the synthetic genes, Grenadier, and Survivor. We want you to have medical protocol. We need a healer. we desperately need a healer. So now we do, which is great.
You have done an outstanding job leading.
I'm going to ignore that. We don't need that right now. So Alice is now a medic. We can change her loadout. Instead of a pistol, she can have this gremlin, and she can have that medkit. So essentially, she can have this this little drone fly over to soldiers and heal them, and then come back to her, which is A+. In previous XCOM games before 2, you had to be right next to someone to heal them, which was always super inconvenient, and it made healing really, really hard. But that's not the case. Now, in XCOM 2, you don't have to be adjacent to heal, and it's fantastic. So, here we go. Here's our explanation. Let me bump the audio for you here. I skipped it. Dang it! Essentially, what that says is our chosen, the hunter and their two siblings, the assassin and the warlock, they are in competition with each other. They also don't die until you go to their fortress and kill them for good.
And just where do you think you're going? If it's a fight you're after.
So let's finish off our scan for these supplies, and then we can start investigating some of these other areas and some of these other leads.
Strategic resource located.
So we got 56 supplies from there. Let's see what our bonus is. If we get all 4 regions for Asia has 4 regions, as you can see in these bars here. If we get all 4 of them and build a radio tower on this map here, if we make contact, yeah, there's you can see on the bottom there's the 4th region. Then we get this bonus, which is contact with new regions is made instantly. Instead of having to scan for a couple days, as soon as we go there, we've made contact. We don't really need rookies. I went there anyway. Didn't mean to click that. That was a misclick. I wanted to make contact with this region.
Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia. Attempting to establish local.
Alright, so the resistance ring is now ready. We can take a look at our covert actions. So for example, if we do recruit engineer, if the soldier we send here, not only will we get that engineer, but the soldier we send here in this slot will gain +5 to their hacking skill. So you get little bonuses and benefits like that that are pretty great. I'll send Holly because she had that. She did our hacking before. And Jeff Gordon. Yeah, man, I'll send Jeff Gordon. He should be driving a race car, but we'll send him anyway.
Understood, Commander.
And yeah, we'll keep an engineer here. That workshop has still got 3 days left on the timer. So let's jump back in. Let's keep going. So here's our monthly report, like I was saying. Here's our monthly performance review. Here's all of our successful missions, our everything that we scanned, everything that we researched, and here's the wins. Essentially, this is broken down into wins for the aliens over here and wins for the humans. So we did fail that mission because we lost our VIP, but we did get all of these wins. Next is our chosen report. So we met the hunter, and he is trying to lower our income. That is what he is doing this month. the stronger, the more knowledge he gains about us, the stronger he gets. We also have these dark events. Is that what these are called? Dark events? Yeah, dark events. Which are essentially limited time events. If we don't counter these, they will happen for a certain amount of time. So, like, if we don't counter this on our guerrilla ops, this will become active, and there will be a risk of capture on all covert actions for like 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. So some of these are much worse than others, and you just kind of have to learn to prioritize and learn what you can live with. Awesome. These are our benefits from our factions. So we started with the Templars, so we get 2 Templar cards. We haven't unlocked using them yet, technically. We will go through them. We will level them up by hunting those Chosen. The closer we get to defeating the Chosen, the more cards we'll be able to equip. But right now I just want to do the XP gains because we want to level people up, and we want to level people up fast. That's a huge advantage. So this supply drop will stay there. It'll keep bothering me about it until it's gone. The Chosen have a chance of swooping in and stealing it, I think. But I'm not really too worried about that right now. We got our workshop. We're going to put Ludmilla in here. Did we get another core on that mission? No, we did not. Still looking to get that spark. I really want that spark. So we'll put the gremlin in place here, and we'll put a gremlin in place here to excavate those 2 areas so that we can put buildings in there. Back to the grid. Alright, so we cleared these out. That one's probably going to be cleared in like a couple seconds. There it is. Alright. So this one I want to put in as the infirmary. The bonus there is that if I have someone staffed in that infirmary, my soldier's healing rate is doubled, which is fantastic. It's great. It's a phenomenal benefit. It's almost necessary once you have it to just keep them in there, because it feels like they recover so slowly after that. Here's our warning that we still have supplies to pick up, so let's go do that. So we have the area where we can go to the black site. We're a little under leveled for that. I don't know if I trust that yet. We have our Psi Amp, and this autopsy is instant, not inspired, which means it's reduced. It's instant, which means the second I click this, it just happens. It's done.
I am at a loss. I've often wondered how the aliens could...
This Mimic Beacon is one of my favorite items in the game. However, it is very difficult to build because it's very resource intensive. We have to kill 2 of those faceless in order to build it. And we can't even use the one that we just killed because we autopsy that one. We can't use its body anymore. But this Mimic Beacon, basically you throw it and it creates a hologram for 1 turn, and every single enemy will attack that one beacon until it is destroyed. So it can really save your life in a pinch because of everyone automatically targets it, which is great. Okay. Let's get back to it. We should probably get a mission pretty soon here.
We have succeeded in our task.
Oh, I was going to say earlier when I was explaining covert missions, while I don't control them on covert missions, it's possible that they could get ambushed, and then I would have to step in and control those soldiers until they get home safe. So who do I want to have a promotion? Let's give that to Jeff. Oops. And hang on, let's go back for just 1 second. and level up Jeff Gordon. Perfect. Alright, Jeff. Now let's send you on mission. Who did we want? We wanted Jeff Cartwright, and we wanted Jeff Gordon. It's a Jeff mission. Where did he go? He's up here. Alright, so when they return, I will actually get a skirmisher, which is another one of those factions, like the Templar. Okay, so I want to choose abilities that really complement your strengths here. You have Drifter, which means you get better stats when you're within 4 tiles to the enemy. Okay. You also like to go against targets of lower elevation, which is a weird combo. I'll do needle grenades, which means when she throws grenades at people, it doesn't destroy the loot they have, which is really good. You know what? Our medic is at full strength. The rest of us aren't. The rest of my team is not, though.
I've got plenty of time to focus on learning to fly this boat.
All right, now she has her Psyamp, which means she can use her ability, Soulfire. All right. Got modular weapons. Training center construction. We must begin researching training center construction immediately. 50% reduction of the cost, sure. Let's do that. Because training center is on my list to do. So now we have new guerrilla ops, which is what makes taking on this black center very, very difficult. Is with the steady stream of missions coming at you, you kind of have to decide when to keep your A-team back so that they can take on that tougher mission. And we have our 2 guerrilla ops that we have to choose from. So this one, it is easy. It's a sabotage transmitter. It's an easy mission. We get supplies as a reward, but it counters this dark event. This is kind of the important thing about these missions, is that it counters these dark events. So if we do this mission, we don't get the return fire, which means missed shots on adjutant officers and priests will trigger return fire. So meaning if I shoot at them and they miss, they automatically get a free shot back at me. Or we can do this one, which is a hacking mission. It's moderate difficulty, but we get intel as a reward, and there's a risk of capture on all covert actions. This one to me is a bigger threat, because there's a chance when I send people on those covert missions that they're just, boom, captured. There's nothing I can do about it. So we want to counter this one. It is a moderately difficult mission, which means I will have to choose carefully. I don't want my top squad to go. So this one we're going to be scrounging the bottom of the trooper barrel, as it were. Where did you come from? Oh, you were the soldier I rescued. That's why you look really goofy. Because you are completely randomly generated. Okay, we want to give you just our regular look. Nothing too fancy. You don't need a flamethrower gas tank on your back. Can eliminate all these. Let's give you the regular legs. We can take off your knee guards. Let's make your weapon not this weird tan beige color. Okay. Now that that's all sorted out, let's give you a rifle. Who should we put in charge of this mission? Holly is very tired. Her will is in the 30s. Let's put Lauren in charge of this mission. Yeah, Stephanie. Let's bring a rookie. Okay, so like I said, this is a moderate difficulty mission, and I'm bringing not my A-team because I want to save them. I'm going to try and take on the Advent Black Site as soon as my top squad is fully healed. Which is going to put me in a tight spot for this mission. That's why I really like this game. There's so many like give and takes. Like if I can make it through this, if I can squeak by with soldiers that are a little bit weaker, it should be okay. Oh, they just teleported through that wall. Alright, looks like we're in the sewers. Yep.
Time to shut down the connection. Eliminate all hostiles with extreme prejudice. This is our chance to stop their progress.
Alright, eliminate with extreme prejudice.
Just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
Okay, let's move up. Open door. You can move there. We'll stack around this door and move. I'm planning on moving through here and through there. Next turn. Unless there's enemies here, that should be a pretty smooth transition.
Understood.
You can go there, and I'll
You can wait if you
back
want.
here. Okay. No action.
Heads up, gotta get moving.
There's some enemies. Okay, let's get into position here, and let's get ready to go loud.
Copy.
Yeah, let's go over here. We don't want them too close together. We don't want them in. We want to spread out the grenade radius.
This way.
Alright, so they're all on Overwatch, but I didn't have anyone fire. So that means if they move close enough to detect them, everyone will automatically open fire. But they didn't, they left. So we can kind of maneuver ourselves into a little bit more of... No, we can't, because they will see this person as soon as the turn starts. That's okay. We can go loud now. I'm gonna move you back here. Will that... Nope, okay. You can go here.
Okay.
I'm gonna move you into this full cover behind these crates. Overwatch, and then I'm just gonna open fire. Oh, 7 damage! Oh my goodness! Good job, Rook! Just, you know, walking through walls, just doing Advent things. Beautiful, beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. You love to see it. All right, let's push the advantage here. This is going to be a sprint, and it's usually a very bad idea, if I'm honest, because if that guy discovered some enemies and they were activated, all of these people are way back here, could not make it up to that area in time to shoot. So I'd have to spend like a turn moving everyone just to rescue that person.
Yes.
%. I don't want to take that shot. I'll throw you on Overwatch, and I'll make you run to that other column. So a little bit little bit out of my depth, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so they resisted the mind control, but they are disoriented. There were some adverse effects from that. So they are, I believe I can't remember what disoriented does. I think it might lose an action. No, their speed is limited and their aim is limited, so now they're just all discombobulated in the head. Sometimes these have little holes in the wall, so you can go up here and fire down. That would have been nice.
Affirmative. This must be it.
Okay, so our objective is in sight. We see the computer that we need to hack. So I'm going to pull some tactics here. I'm going to rapid target this man, this sectoid, and then I'm gonna focus fire on him because he's the one with the psionic powers, and that I don't know. Not frighten is not the right word, but that's the bigger threat. You made it, even disoriented. That's awesome. Yes. Great job.
Gonna take point.
Alright, 50%, 51% at this other trooper. Missed. That's okay.
Fuck.
Just drops a straight up F-bomb. I think that's a voice pack. I can't remember for who, but I've got a bunch of random voice packs installed, which is a ton of fun. Ooh! Right in the back. I didn't realize there was like a drive-through window there. Let's have you go up here. I know that the cover icon was red, which means you aren't getting cover from an enemy by going there. But now we're flanking him. Have we triggered these enemies yet? Okay, you can do whatever. I'm not focused on you right now. I'm focused on flanking this man and getting revenge. Let's bring you here. You can grab that ammo or that loot. Or not, because you're disoriented and don't grab things.
I'll lead.
I'm just going to throw up an Overwatch.
Understood.
We don't need to take 35% shots. Or 47. If they move closer, we can throw up a shot. Just kind of deter them. But I think just holding for now is a good idea. Now, Lauren is disoriented. Oh!
I'm fine. I'm fucking fine.
Return fire, missed.
Fucking fantastic.
Yeah, let's have you move up here. I can have this guy move back here and grab that loot since you were disoriented. 51%. Shoot your shot. Made it.
How's your ma? I need an extended mag, please.
Move.
Alright, we got a scope.
I'll take that.
Let's move you all the way up here. You're disoriented. Where's my other soldier? Oh, back here. Move up one. 9%, no thank you. That'll be a reload for me.
Follow me if you want. Or
Bring
don't.
Stephanie up
Your
here.
choice.
Hit percentage is 28% at maximum. No, we're gonna Overwatch. Which apparently triggered immediately since he is moving up. What you doing there, bud? Okay, he has resurrected an enemy as a zombie.
The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
This dude is just basically a meat puppet, and he doesn't have a lot of abilities other than sulk forward and just smash. But if we kill the sectoid who created it, a critical, fantastic. We can, if we kill the sectoid, the zombie dies. Because there's no one left sustaining that. So you can kind of ignore them for a little bit if you can get a good shot on the sectoid and kill them.
Objective secured.
Excuse me. If I could increase the soldier's hacking stat permanently by 20, yeah, probably won't because it's a 5% chance. Oh, so close. A 5% chance, and it almost got there. That's phenomenal.
Status confirmed.
And that's the mission.
Hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
I did get hit, so it wasn't a flawless. But that's okay.
The speaker commended loyal citizens today for standing up to those. Marks followed a moment of.
Coming in. So we got at least one promotion, because that rookie walked up and killed someone immediately.
The aliens were expecting a fight like that. I'm impressed, Commander.
Alright, we'll do that in the barracks instead of here on the victory screen.
You have dealt another serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander.
Alright, Lauren.
Impressive work.
You have Tactician, which means even your missed shots do damage. Praetorian, which is plus 10 aim on melee attacks. Which doesn't really help us, if I'm honest. These are bad abilities. Missed shots still do damage.
Working overtime. We're still seeing a steady flow of migrants heading into the cities.
I'm not sure they have to do all that much convincing.
Alright, we'll give you damage buff, and then we'll see if we can make your loadout work here. No, because all of the melee weapons are in the same place. You would use the Gremlin, which is what distributes the damage buff.
You're wrong about that, Doctor.
Ah, well.
Even if it means they have to endure the
Alright. Stephanie, you have a bonus on Overwatch shots and extra chance to drop loot. So let's do Long Watch, because that is also, that'll get a synergy with your Warden ability with the Overwatch shots, because this means you can shoot at enemies that only your teammates can see. And then let's give you a sniper rifle. Battle Angel. I have to do these. I'm so sorry. Okay, synthetic genes, which means they have extra like ability points. I can't remember what the currencies are called, but those are for different things than skills. Kingpin, former leader of a large dissident gang, it grants allies +1 armor piercing against enemies in this soldier's line of sight. Let's do Blade Master. Let's make you like more of a ranger, melee fighter. Give you a sword. Cool. So those were the level ups we had. We have a black market where we can like sell gear that we aren't using and or buy like more gear using intel. So this is the Avatar project. Normally there's a big ticker at the top of the screen that ticks down, so it's pressuring you to move towards the end of the game. But I don't want to do that. Simply put, I don't want to do it. So I have a mod that eliminates that Avatar project timer. So essentially I can take as much time as I want to get ready. We don't have... We have an unstaffed engineer.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the
Hang on. Let's put the gremlin here.
People still waiting for an assignment. We can have him working
And let's
excavation or staffing the facility. We've got
excavate
schematics,
there.
And our equipment is ready to begin assembly, Commander. Just give the word and
Let's take a look at our top squad here. Our medic. Templar. We're ready to go. Let's do it right now. Let's do the black site. Famous last words, I know. Because this can be a very difficult mission. However, we have some squad mates with some powerful abilities. And they're all fully rested. So let's give you regular assault rifle. Now let's do Ursula. Can we build smoke grenade? And let's do a battle scanner as well. So because snipers are usually way far back from the battle because they have to take time to set up, I like giving them a smoke grenade instead of a damaging grenade, because smoke grenades you drop at your feet and it obscures you, which is kind of the opposite of how you should be using smoke grenades. But it gives cover to anyone in its radius. Whereas grenades, you have to be able to be within reach to throw the grenade and damage them. Snipers in this game are better off having a smoke grenade that they can drop at their feet to protect them. Gonna give our Templar a battle scanner, and we want Joanna, our Scion. Okay. This is our team. This is a difficult mission. Let's do it. This might be just straight up the end of this playthrough if everyone dies. So, who knows? It's an adventure, let's go do it.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Okay. The black site is the same map every single time. There's nothing random about it. But it is difficult. They throw a little bit more at us than your average mission. And I know for a fact that I'm taking this on a tiny bit early.
Infiltrate and investigate the area. Expect heavy resistance. Neutralize all hostile contacts.
And then so basically we have to go into the facility, grab something, and continue to that exfil point. Where's our sniper? Really? No full cover bonuses overlooking this area? Okay.
Position bestätigt.
Be relentless.
We'll just move up.
We need to run.
Yeah, I don't want to move you all the way up because there's no cover up there. Actually, I'll move you right here.
Let's do this.
That's affirmative.
And we'll just have you hunker down. There's no one to look at yet. Overwatch tends to tick down your willpower, your fatigue bar a little bit quicker. So it's a good idea to not just throw everyone on Overwatch all of the time. Okay, so we have to figure out our shit here. I might regret this, but let's put our sniper all the way over the top to get that vantage point. She might run into someone might spot her.
Hier sind mehrere Feinde.
We're okay. Alright, You're our melee guy, so I'll have you run down to that rock. I'll have you come around here. And you can just smush your face right up against that glass. No one will see you. It's fine. So they will detect me now. That's great. Put you on Overwatch. Put you on Overwatch. Fire at the sectoid. Hopefully kill him. That's Xcom, baby. Missing an 86% shot. With nothing bothering you but the wind. Okay, so the sectoid is down. Now we just got this guy who I'll run in and clean up with our Templar. Still a major bummer, though. That would have been so cool to take that guy out. This guy would have ran, and those two guys would have gotten him. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Alright, but we are live now. We're not stealthed anymore. And it is scripted that any time we do the Black Site mission, the Chosen appears.
Savor the moment. It's looking like your last.
So he's going to be here. Just here to ruin our day.
One of the Chosen. This mission just got a little more dangerous. Stay on top of its position and try to take it out.
But that's okay. We'll manage. Okay, that was an Illyrium core, so after this mission we can build our Spark. We can have our own battle bot. The cool thing about the Chosen is because they were added in the same DLC as these factions, the Templar, the Reapers, and the Skirmishers, they actually have unique banter for them. So anytime, like there, I just moved my Templar and he insulted the Templar. I'm going to have you reload and then go into a, I guess, pistol Overwatch because you can't. Sniper rifles are pretty unwieldy. You can't usually do something else and fire or do Overwatch. If you're setting up to shoot, you usually have to make that take up your whole turn. So the Hunter's back. We dispatched him rather easily last time. Alright, so now I need... Can you run up here? I want you there. So I'll have my sniper run up here.
Stay clear of those turrets. We're still not entirely sure.
And we'll see the front of the facility here. Turret online. No, they don't actually talk. That'd be crazy. Sure, man, throw a shot. Great, a critical damage of 2. I wasn't really expecting you to do anything, so, you know, any damage is bonus damage.
Up and ready for ambush. On your order.
I'll have you Overwatch.
Now get out there and fight.
That turret's gonna take a shot at my Templar. Oh, 3 damage. That's not good for a guy who has to be right next to the person he's damaging. 69%, nice. Missed. Okay, let's get Mr. Templar here into full cover. and hunker down, which further increases his cover bonus. I'll bring up Alice, hopefully within range to take a shot. No? Yes, okay. Just delayed. Okay, turret down.
I almost feel bad for them. They've got no idea what they're in for.
And I will move Joanna here and have her reload. Uh-oh. I heard a door open.
You really think you can hide from me?
Alright. Joanna, go into this full cover. Yep, there they are. Oh, look, and they had the courtesy to bunch up. So I will be throwing a grenade because that is just too good of an opportunity to pass up. Everyone survived. %, really? That's the best you can do? Alright, well, let's try and take down this officer. Critical hit! Hurrah!
I think Advent's been letting some of the rejects slip through production lately.
Alright, that's... yeah, let's rend him instead. So let's... But I don't want him to go on fire. So let's jump in here. Boom! Kill this man. Get an extra focus. And we'll have him scoot right on the other side of this cover here. Yeah, I guess you'll go over here. There's not much cover in between. I'll just do Overwatch. So that when he breaks cover, hopefully it'll be a better shot. And it was! That was a great call, Chris. I was afraid because 30% shot doesn't look good. But in a situation like that, where it's like we're throwing up the Overwatch shot, so as soon as he moves, he can only move out of cover towards us. And he just gets lit up. Okay, don't catch on fire, please. Thank you. Let's move you. We're going to stack up against this door and get ready to jump in here.
Double time.
Yeah, we're going to take some time first. Actually, I want you there instead. We're gonna take some time to stack up and reload, so that once we go through that door, we are good to go.
Enjoy these final breaths.
Okay, you can reload
Back in.
and just hunker down. You can do nothing. You can do nothing. I want my sniper stacked up on that full cover. And we'll just have you hunker down and you hunker down. So next turn, we're going to open that door.
Do you hear music? The most dangerous game.
It's actually bizarre that he has just done nothing this entire time. Like, we have not really heard from the Chosen yet at all. Okay, let's get in out of the rain, shall we?
Test subjects for some sort of weapon, perhaps.
Looks more like a refinery to me, Doctor.
Once we get our hands on that sample, we'll know for sure.
Alright, so that's the goal. We're gonna grab that little test tube. And then we're gonna evac. Alright, so that's a mech.
We'll need to look for vulnerabilities if we're going to take them.
You'll notice that they have like this gigantic gun in their hands. They barely use it. They have a grenade launcher on their back, and that's pretty much what they use all the time. Let's just Overwatch.
Let's not waste time.
So I could Soulfire, which does guaranteed psionic damage. It usually ignores cover and armor, which is great. It's just guaranteed damage, which is pretty much exactly what you want in this game. I think I might do that, because that's better than a 30% shot. And I can't get the mech yet. So, psionic power, go! Yeah, suck on that.
Nothing ever goes according to plan.
Well, shit. I guess pistol Overwatch, because I don't really know. Yep, that's inside the cover. That's a dead trooper. I have now lost a soldier. And this is exactly when the hunter decides to make a move. I have lost my Templar. Okay, so I'll move her out of the tracking into here. I can grab the stuff that he was carrying. And we need to light up this mech. We need to avenge our fallen comrade.
Heading out.
He's still alive, are you kidding me? So now I'm down to 3 troopers, which is also pretty rough. Because one of them needs to run up there and grab that.
We can get down to it.
Alright.
Already there.
This is a long run, but that's okay.
Let's not waste time. I'll keep an eye out.
Let's just have Ursula, our sniper, run all the way up to this tall cover.
I can smell the fear on you.
So, there's our exfil. I think what we want to do is stack up against this door, have someone grab the item, and then just make a run for it. So we'll have Alice over here. Let's move Joanna here. Actually, Joanna is the one who I want to grab the item, because I don't want my sniper to be running around. So over here. That little wave means there's an enemy moving in that area. It's probably that guy. We've been spotted. Which now means we'll probably have to just dynamically, we'll have to shift our strategy here. We'll have to probably take care of these guys before we move. Actually, I'm just gonna go for it. Let's just take this vial and let's just start running. We're in a hurt bag. We're down 1 soldier.
That's not water in there. Shen, any readings?
No signs of radioactivity, no significant energy signatures of any kind. Whatever it is, it's safe to handle.
We've confirmed acquisition of the...
Alright, they've got a flare-up, which means reinforcements are incoming. Alright. Let's bring them in. I don't like it 29%. Let's put you on Overwatch and you on Overwatch. Hopefully they'll drop right in front of the window. We'll get some solid kills. And we're going to be waltzing right out of here. What she said. Oh! Missed one of the shots. I think that was one miss and one kill. They're dropping in behind us. Whew. Alright, that's a good miss. We needed that. Oh boy, and our hunter is gonna make us move. I was hoping to stay here. Alright, let's get them out. I mean, yeah, let's just soul fire that stun lancer. Stun lancers suck. They have a chance to just outright knock out your soldier, and there is no reviving them from that. Like, you have to carry them, then carry them out of the combat. Yeah, I just gotta fire at him. I can't risk another turn of that guy being here.
Could use some ammo over here.
And gonna have her run as well. That loot is probably gonna have to get left behind, which is not something I enjoy doing. But we're kind of in danger here. This has really gotten out of hand. Overwatch, no. This is a great combo. They're flushing me out with that zombie, and there's a guy with Overwatch right here. Now I have to move. Alright, what are our options here? You're at full health, and this guy's gonna take a shot at you. I gotta do it. Yep, it's gonna hurt. That was actually a really shitty route. You should have gone that way, but...
The Elders would really prefer it if you didn't interfere with this facility, Commander. Not to spoil the surprise, but it's kind of...
I can't move. Oh, I can.
The Elders chosen.
So I'll have my medic run here and drop a heal. I don't want to lose 2 soldiers. I'll have them move up here. And I guess I'll fire backwards. Sure, I'll take a 69% shot. Critical! Yes! Great job! We needed that. We needed a little win. Where are you grappling to, buddy?
I'm coming for you.
Ruh-roh.
Better hold your ears.
That's not good.
Watch out!
I hate that that grenade moves people, but they're dazed, which means I have to do something about that. Can I reach both of them? I can't. Just trying to see if I could finagle this. Oh, dang it. Not quite. I can't get both of them. It's gotta be the Chosen. Maybe I can take him out. He does get shell-shocked. Yep. Okay. So he's out of the picture. Now I'm just staring down
You've surprised me once again, Commander. Maybe I need
this
to
guy.
reconsider my tactics.
We showed the Chosen that the Resistance is here to stay, Commander. Now we just have to find that thing and put it down for good.
Okay. So, dazed, once the Chosen was killed, the dazed condition was removed, so she could just stand up and shoot the guy. Oh, I did not know you were here. I did not know you two were here. This is awkward. I kind of thought I was home free. Whew. Overwatch, dang it! Yeah, I'll just have my sniper try and take that shot. She ate it again. You know, those shots are... It is possible for those shots to miss. Not that you guys have seen that. Yeah, take a 41% shot at this guy. I just need to get there and get out of here. Does an EMP grenade even do anything to him? I don't think so.
I'll be watchful, as ever. Moving to position.
Alright, what's my percentage here? 34%? I'm gonna heal her instead. That's the smart play. I don't need to kill everyone, I do need to get everyone that I have out of here alive. Even though they're gonna be recovering from these injuries for the next month and a half. Reviving more corpses, that's okay. Feel free. I gotta get rid of you, man. I think this is the way I have to do it.
Got a target.
Cool. Okay. No cover out here. Dang it. Alright, so let's turn the tables on them. Now we're facing backwards. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop my smoke grenade. We can...
I'm on it.
hide out back here.
On Overwatch.
Overwatch, just in case this guy tries anything. He's gonna try and mind control me. That is unfortunate, because that's gonna slow them down. There we go. That's good.
Hostile target down.
Okay, it's time to leave. We are overdue for leaving.
Ich gehe schon.
You know what? Sure, take a shot. Give him a parting gift. Screw you. Get out of here. R.I.P. Templar.
Package is secure. All surviving Xcom operatives are secure.
This is for you, buddy.
Mission accomplished, Commander. We just hit Advent where it hurts. This was a place no living human being was ever intended to see. Happy as I am to see it gone. Something tells me the aliens won't take this lying down.
Okay. We beat him. We got a soldier killed, but our rating was still good. That's XCOM, baby. Alright, I don't think I've said this in a while, so this stream is raising money for Extra Life, as you can see right below my webcam here. We have already reached our goal of $500, which is fantastic. I love everyone. It makes me feel so good. But just going to finish out the month here by doing this stream. If you are able to donate, we can always use more. There's a link down in the description. If not, thanks for joining me. Just feel free to hang out. We enjoy having you here. Let's... Yeah. R.I.P., buddy. Godspeed.
Now that we've recovered the apparent product of the black site's
New objective added.
That's what I get for taking on the black site a little bit early, I guess.
anything we've ever encountered.
Alright, yes, we want field medic.
Find a means of breaking the code.
That gives equipped medkits have 2 extra charges, which, as you see, we need. We need those charges. We need as many medkits as we can get. Steady hands, which if you don't move, you get bonus to aim and critical chance, which is great for a sniper. And Joanna, our little scion here. Oh my goodness gracious. Insanity. Debilitating telepathic attack that can inflict different negative conditions, including mental control of the target. There's a small chance we could just outright mind control someone with that. So this screen is another mod. I don't know what it is. But this allows you to spend points towards abilities. So I can increase her psionic ability a little bit. Wowzer. 24 out of 43 will. They're going to be resting and recovering for a while. Yikes.
I'm not entirely sure what I'll do with this world once the others go.
Let's search for the black market. We don't need any of this other stuff. So having the black market open would be great. Okay, what is this? The infirmary is going to be ready in 3 days. This one we wanted to be the training center. Wait, is that still... Yeah, we don't want to start that until that research is done, so we'll hold off on that for now. We'll just wait for that building to complete, or that research to complete. There it is. Hooray, 50% reduction, and this autopsy is now instant. We have upgrades for those available. Let's do encryption. Now we can start construction here. As you can see, it's much, much cheaper. Alright, back to the map. Alright. What do you got here? We could use a scientist because I'm pretty sure the one that we were going to get died. Scientists increase your research speed, and there are some covert operations where you have to send scientists. So that's okay. Let's drop back to Templar HQ because we can heal faster there when we're just sitting here.
If this is what it takes to draw you out of hiding, Commander,
He has clamped down on my income. Monthly income in this region has decreased by 19.
The elders never had any issues targeting civilians.
So, Rutro. Alright, our infirmary is ready. Let's put one of these gremlins in here. Right, we can build our spark.
I'll have the team get started immediately.
Yes, let's do that.
I'll let you know as soon as we've made progress.
Let's get our battle robot. They don't get tired.
You know them as they
We have a skirmisher.
Now they are free to choose. If you stay your course, Commander, they will stand with you until the end. My kind were once the puppets of
The Rebels of Blood. That's a pretty badass name.
now. Slowly we are freed, and all who see their bonds broken are driven to
We have a sergeant? Where do we have a sergeant?
cannot be stopped by our own hands.
Alex, T-Rex Murphy, Ursula Fire. Yeah, my top squad came back with nicknames. They are now sergeants, which means they get nicknames. I will say this. If we get any donations today of any amount, you can name one of my soldiers. You can give them a nickname. That is the name that appears above their head. Let's just say that it needs to be somewhat stream friendly. But yeah, if you donate any amount, and I see it pop up, then you can suggest a name for one of my soldiers in chat, and I will name one of my soldiers your suggested nickname. Okay. That being said, I don't want to send any of them on a covert action right now. Because, yeah, everyone's pretty hurt. So, let's do this. Let's, get this breakthrough. Yep, and I'm going to send my new scientist directly on a covert mission. A covert op. Jeff Gordon, he's going to be my my covert operator here. Yes. Alright, someone came back with a promotion. It was Jeff with a G. Missed shots do damage, and 10 aim on reaction fire shots. That is pretty good. He looks a little goofy here, so let's customize him a bit. I hate the default beige. It's just so annoying. Bland. Let's put him in. Yeah, this padded armor. He doesn't need 2 sets of arms though. And then let's bring down this hood to give him, yeah, that helmet. Let's give him a big gun. Yeah. Jeff, you're coming on my next mission, buddy, I think. Alright, let's keep healing. Our training center is ready. This allows me to cross-train in other things. So now I can pick these other abilities that aren't in their main tree. So they have a pool of points that they can choose from based on their combat intelligence, and then there's a community pool that everyone can draw from. That kind of helps so that if you have an odd number, you can be like, oh, I'll take a couple points out of there to get this ability. No. And yeah, I'm gonna take some ability points. I'm gonna spend some to get this ability called Soothing Light. With this spell, they can heal 1 point every turn, and casting this does not end your turn. That's great because, like, if they're on fire, they can use that to like remove the on fire condition and stop them from taking burn damage. So that's like a good little quick heal. Plus, if they have like a spare action, say they don't need to move, they're just holding down an Overwatch angle, they can just sit there and kind of heal up until they're ready to go. Oh, I should probably reassign.
Commander, we might have to do some cleaning, but we've still got room to grow here. We should consider building some new facilities.
Yeah, let's build some new facilities. I'm actually going to upgrade. How do I do that? Yes, purchase upgrade.
Workshop facility.
Put him there. Now we can start working on other things. I want to build a power relay here. Do I have extra gremlins? Of course I do. Alright, we're making great progress, story-wise. We're actually ahead of the curve. Our spark is ready. We have a battle bot, everybody. And the best part about them is they don't get tired.
Get started right away, Commander. I'll send word when the project is complete.
So here's our Sparky Spark. Immune to fire and poison damage. Can equip heavy weapons, shred armor, and he has overdrive, which is an ability he can take that can give him an extra action in a turn, which is pretty good if you just need to mow things down. No, I don't want to go there. I don't need rookies. I wanted to go here and make contact with this new region. So I want that bonus income. Holy crap, are the Chosen just carving through my income.
Another important step forward in our research.
Alright, the Shadow Chamber, which is a very heavy story beat. is ready to build. I'm going to research magnetic weapons, start upgrading our damage output. Here's a supply raid. Shadow Squad. All soldiers on this mission will gain a single charge of the conceal ability. That's pretty cool. I don't know if it's something I'll use on this mission. Because this is a supply raid, which usually means speed is the key. Oops. Okay, so let's bring our Spark. Oh, look at him. He's so cool. He has a rocket launcher. He can either take the Spark bit or the shield. I think I want to take the shield. Holy crap, that looks awesome. Spark armor, heavy cannon. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Big tank. And we wanted to take Jeff, who has a giant machine gun. Okay, so we'll probably need a little bit more finesse somewhere. Let's take Ricardo here and Lahana. Looks good to me. Let's swap out her carbine for just a regular rifle. Let's go. Let's rodeo.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
My car is in the shop, and the shop is texting me. I'm like, oh, did you get my message? I'm like, yes, I already responded that I got your message. Like, did you want us to do anything else? I'm like, no. And in that same message, I was like, no, you don't need to. You don't need to add all of that other stuff. Just the oil change I came in for is fine. Alright, so we got a Spark with a very large shield. This little ring around him is his stealth field. That's to prove that he... So this is the corner. We want to go out this way.
Down there, they should be able to stay hidden without revealing each other if they're sighted.
Just move all the way up. We don't see anything yet.
I'm boosting.
Gee, Jeff, come on. Anyone see anything? Feel like I'm flying blind out here. I can't see anyone. Great. I mean, we are concealed, I guess. So that's good. The voice pack that this Spark is using is HK-47 from Knights of the Old Republic, which I'm very pleased with. Alright, let's put you on Overwatch, and I want you tucked up in this corner. Also on Overwatch. So I'm hoping that they come a little bit closer. Come a little bit closer. That's pretty tempting. Oh, but that's a purifier, and there's a chance that they explode. Alright, yeah, let's just do it. Boom! Uh-oh, buddy. You're all alone. How did you not trigger any Overwatches?
Let's move already.
I discovered a turret. Which is now a bigger threat. Yeah, big gun. Big win. Just slash him. Ow!
Without the introduction of human DNA.
Now we got Vipers in the mix. Vipers and Purifiers. Purifiers have flamethrowers. When you shoot them, there's a chance that they explode. Or when you kill them, rather. Which is why I did not want to run in there with my my melee attacker. I mean, yeah, just take a shot. That sucks.
Exploring that area, mates. If you need me, holler.
Let's move around here and take a shot at the Viper. 4 damage was a good hit, but did not kill him. See, now we're getting into the higher level enemies where my weapons are starting to become a little obsolete. Sure, let's take a 49% shot. Yep, he exploded. Let me tell you what, he sure exploded. 30% chance, or 22. What if we came up here? Will that help or hurt our chances here? I mean, let's Overwatch at this point. Dang it! I was hoping that was it. Alright, Spark. Open fire! There we go. Yeah, let's run up here and grab this loot before it expires. I don't really want to put him out there. I'll put him here, and then we can stop there next time and get into cover. That way we're not leaving him out of cover in between turns. Is there another tree, or Maya's playing tricks on me? Yep, they're playing tricks on me, alright. Alright, we'll move you all the way over there into full cover. We want you to stay close to the front line so that you're within slashing range.
Here I come.
Let's have you reload.
Sono qui.
Alright, Ricardo. Let's grab this loot. Don't you sigh at me. Alright, I'm not really sure which direction the bad guys are going to be at now. I'll get her on top of this building. Maybe I'll be able to scope around a little bit. You know what else kind of sucks? Is that Templar was holding the battle scanner. So I'm pretty sure I just lost that piece of gear with him. I didn't even check in between combat. Let's get up here and take a peek around.
Enemy here.
There they are. he's the better shot, but he's going to explode next to the supplies I want. Or he just won't die.
Statement. That is all I need to know.
Alright, let's get a flank shot in here. Good, he did not explode.
They had it coming.
Alright, with G Jeff, I'll come over here. And I'm gonna suppress this Viper. This is basically just kind of keeping him in place. And then with this trooper, I'm gonna move through the building and try and get a better angle on him, a closer angle. So he tried to tongue grab me. Or I guess he'll just poison that trooper. I don't know why that didn't trigger. Normally when you suppress an enemy, you get a free attack, but I guess since he didn't move, nothing happened. Let's see if we can wrap this up before the poison takes my other trooper here. That's shitty. 33%. You're the pistol guy. Still missed. Alright, Jeff with G. Let's get some high ground. Make Obi-Wan proud. This stupid snake is still not dead. Die! Ah! I threw everything I had at him and everything missed. Yes, I understand. My trooper is bound. I'm going to start with a pistol shot. That's going to be enough.
Okay. Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Alright. Still an excellent, not flawless ranking.
And despite the destruction left in their wake, Xcom refuses to let go of the ways of the old world. They will continue.
Yes, Xcom refuses to let go of the ways of the old world. You know, when humans were in charge. And the best part about this Spark is that he is ready to go next time. Even though he's Mike Wazowskiing my soldiers. Alright. I guess Phantom? These, I don't like any of these for you. Actually Combat Protocol would be kind of cool. We'll have to get you a gremlin. And now you can be a hacker man with your big, large gun. Gremlin. Okay. I'm gonna save my game. I'm not gonna... Extra life. Just in case, in the event of a colossal crash or something like that, we have some place to start from. Alright, let's go back to our scans. Alright, we have the Skulljack. The Skulljack, in case you were curious, is like an arm-mounted like Omni Blade from Mass Effect, like an energy blade. And you stick it through the jaw of the Advent troopers, And then you can beep bop boop hack into their network from there. Which is super metal, if I do say so myself. Jeff Gordon. Yeah, let's... Oh boy. Send our sniper, let's send... And, you know, it's actually a huge loss that we lost that Templar, because the hunter, who we are now hunting, is weak against Templars, and we don't have one. So that fight is going to be definitely not a walk in the park. Jeff Gordon. You beautiful bastard. You're a healer now. My hero. He got the better healing ability, which is based on Valkyrie from Overwatch. Where basically he can just, there's no cooldown, no charges, no nothing. Just he can send the gremlin to heal someone on his turn. Jeff Gordon. You're good for more than left turns, my friend. Alright, so next time we go out into the field, we're going to want to carry the Skulljack. Do we have a core? We have a couple cores. Let's do a grenade.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
A frost grenade. That's an awesome one. We've made contact with a new region. Gonna get that. Gonna get that sweet, sweet money. Just nods all around.
New regional contacts located.
The assassin is probably, out of the three of them, I would rank the assassin as number 2. The hunter is the easiest, the assassin is next, and the warlock is the absolute worst. The assassin is a little bit tough because she can turn invisible. So she can just randomly appear and ruin your day, which really sucks. I'm going to go back here and increase my region income. The hunter, like I said, very easily countered. He can just keep tracking you with that shot, but you can almost always you can get out of the way. Alright, we're going after another engineer. We don't really need any more engineers, but we took a loss early on, and that really put us in the red. So it feels like we're trying to get back to it. Alright. Jeff, it's Skulljack time. Let's not bring the top squad. I want to bring Jeff Gordon. Why does he have an automatic shotgun? I've never told him to use that. Let's give him his rifle back. Let's use Lauren. So we got gremlins all around, but this is gonna be... Wait, he had the... I gave him the Skulljack, right? He wasn't wearing it when we left. I hope he has it, because I definitely equipped it. If the game unequipped it, I'm going to be mild to moderately upset.
We're being asked to assist in a rescue operation for a resistance
Operation Foolish Gift.
I'm not sure what our target was up to, but the Resistance needs us to get him out of there. Hostile activity in the area is very likely, so keep your heads up. The Resistance VIP is hiding in the tunnels not far from your position. One of their field operatives is also on site to assist you in the rescue. Firebrand is standing by, but be careful. We'll have limited opportunities to set up a viable extraction point down there.
Okay. Okay, he does have the Skulljack. We're okay. Mild to moderate freakout averted.
Couldn't have said it better myself. In position.
Jeff? We want you in full cover as well. Other Jeff? Oh, that's on the that balcony is on the other side. Let's bring you back here. I do have two Jeffs. I have Jeff Gordon and Jeff Cartwright. I have G Jeff and J Jeff.
Eyes on the prize.
If you say so, Master.
Alright. Let's actually put you on the other side. Neither of those are officers. That Skulljack for this mission objective has to be used on an officer, because we need access to their neural network that they have as an officer.
Commander, remember, no matter how tough things get down here, we can't evac until we complete the mission.
Let's bring... Let's bring J Jeff over here. Try and maybe get a flanking shot.
Could be a real firefight. I'll hold this position until you're ready to move out.
Actually, can we get G Jeff? Not up here, not on this turn. That'd take 2 moves. Let's bring him here.
Moving out. Got it covered.
And let's bring our Spark over here.
Statement? Yes, Master.
Alright, I have to put damage on the sectoid.
Guess we got their attention.
We got some spam in the chat? Get out of here. Sorry about that.
I am sorry, Master.
Got him.
There we go. Oh, and this is the assassin. Come into my chat with spam. Get out of here. Not on your life.
Chosen assassin is moving near your position. Stay on guard, people.
Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Thank God he's an idiot. Alright, let's bring J Jeff over here. And we're gonna have him just pump some bullets into this man. This idiot of a man. Can Sparks pick up loot? Yes, they can. Great. Thank you, Spark.
If you are looking for garbage, it would be best to ask a custodial unit.
And some more loot. Lots of loot. Loot, loot, loot.
The Advent captain nearby would make an ideal target.
Target acquired. In my sights. Alright, Jeff, we gotta get you closer. You need to be in Skulljacking range. Let's get you up here. Alright, so he's doing a marked target. I believe that provides buffs for everyone else to attack him.
What will you do when they can no longer fight?
Oh! My Sparky boy!
Their blood is on your hands, Commander. I will give you a clean death.
Let's kill this man. Yeah.
What value do you place?
Spark is just going to immediately pick that up. So, Captain is still out here. Let's do it through cover so that he's still protected. Alright. You're not much of a hacker, so let's just go for the smaller reward. Doesn't matter.
We will need to work fast. It is only a matter of time before they detect our intrusion.
And, based on, of course, the story, because we intruded into the network, a codex has spawned. So this thing is a protector of their network and is trying to eliminate me. So now we have to kill this guy. He's got a couple abilities that make him not a good time. But we got Spark here. That's a miss.
Irritated statement. The probability of such a malfunction is extreme.
J. Jeff Gordon. 49% shot. Let's just do it. He makes it with a 4. And it's activated an ability where when it takes damage, it splits into 2 different entities. Their health is split in between them, too. So they get weaker as they split, but they do have more abilities and more chances to shoot. So, this is Sonic Bomb. And the assassin is here. This is a pretty bad combo. I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Yep, and go ahead and lecture me. So this sonic bomb, this big glowing purple orb here, when that explodes, or on the start of the Codex's next turn, this will explode. Also, as an added bonus, it has disabled all of our weapons within that sphere. So they can't fire right now, they need to reload. That's their way of doing that. I do need to take this shot, because he's on Overwatch. Okay. The Overwatch should be removed, though. Let's heal him. I can't remember if that brings him up from dazed or not. It does not. Okay, let's get Spark in and out of here. Let's revive him. Spark cannot revive. Oh no. That's really bad. That means he's just going to take the full force of that explosion, and there's nothing I can do about it. And now he's just sitting there out in the open. I might lose another soldier. Very unlike me. Oh, it's all falling apart. J. Jeff, you're going to be working overtime, buddy. Spark's shield is gone. Assassin is in the area. He might get interrogated or captured.
My bad. As their pain intensifies, their confidence fades away. Soon they will tell me everything, and there will be nowhere left to hide, Commander.
Alright, I didn't look at your abilities. Chance to return fire against missed shots and regenerates lost health. So basically, when we need to take him down, we need to focus fire. Easy to target from the high ground, though. I need that codex gone. If there was ever a time for overdrive, it's now. So we gotta reload. Oh, that cuts his attack down too. Okay, good. I guess we could Overwatch.
Assassination protocols.
Jeff, you gotta go get him. You gotta go get this guy or else he's gonna get interrogated. Let's revive. He's very, very hurt.
I admire your attempts at loyalty.
You just gotta hunker down, man. And let's pour a shot into him. Miss.
If you weren't prepared to strike, then why bother?
He doesn't have any actions left. I'm just gonna end my turn. Did you play City Skylines? No. This is going to be a very dated reference, but I played the original SimCity. And what was the sequel's name? I think it was SimCity 2000. Which was 2000 was super cutting edge and cool at the time, so that tells you how old I am. That was pretty much the only city sim I really got into. Other than that, I mostly played like RTS games. That's probably as close as I got to it, like Age of Empires and Red Alert. But I've heard City Skylines is pretty cool. I gotta get rid of these codexes. You know what the worst part is? I haven't even started with the actual mission objective. Like, this guy is sitting over here just waiting to be picked up. My spark is almost dead.
Ready to serve.
Oh my gosh, I can't even get out of this thing. Okay, oh, this sucks. I don't know if this corner is outside of this big sphere. I don't think it is. I'm gonna go over here. Oh my gosh. This sucks. Someone's gonna die. It's a real city simulator. I spent a lot of time playing this game. Yeah. Like I said, I've heard City Skylines is really, really good. It's like because I think it was just a better SimCity, right? Like they made a SimCity game, and it was really bad. And I think there was some people who decided, no, we're gonna make our own SimCity game, and they made City Skylines instead. Okay, Please kill. Thank you. No more codexes. We just have the assassin to deal with. Sparky is almost dead. I'm gonna turn my back because I think the assassin went back that direction somewhere. Let's put you on Overwatch as well. There he is. Where's my Overwatch at? You're on Overwatch. You're looking right at him. Come on now. Yeah, you'll get him. Or miss him, I guess.
Destroying him would provide little challenge. It would be demeaning. Once I have taken your soldier from the field, I am sure a wealth of new information awaits me, Commander.
Alright, revive. I just cannot keep up with the healing here. Alright, Spark. Pretty sure he's around this corner.
I just don't like organic.
Yeah, alright.
They fall just as they serve.
100%, I gotta do it. Just take the shot.
You'll have to do better than that.
Alright, healing stream should be used on yourself. That was your turn? It didn't say that would end your turn. Okay, Overwatch, I guess. He regenerated that health. He's going to use Harbor Wave, which is going to daze my people again and damage them. My gosh. He just keeps dazing me over and over again. Did his weapon get jammed? Just take another shot. Let's finish him off. Is he still alive? He's still alive. I need you dead. You gotta die. You gotta go.
As I said, I am an assassin droid.
Yes, I do need to take care. I'm not doing well. I'm normally a lot more put together than this, but I've been focusing on too many different things, and my soldiers are in trouble. Healing stream. Yeah, let's go back to Jeff. City Skylines is on Game Pass. Game Pass is awesome, man. That's like most of the games I play are on Game Pass. And I've been able to try things on Game Pass that I wouldn't normally want to spend like money on a full game just by like, oh, I'm subscribed to this, I can just try it out. So I cannot speak highly enough about Game Pass. Let's reload. Spark. I don't know how they're still alive, man.
Here I come.
Let's open this door. I need all of my guys close to this so that once we grab this guy, we're gonna have to pivot to defending. So I'm going to bring everybody a little bit closer.
Let's move already. Good.
They're already calling in reinforcements, so we better get the show on the road.
confirmed. Firebrand is setting up for evac. We've got multiple contacts closing on your position. It's an ambush. Hold your ground.
Oh, it's just starting. Okay. Yes. So let's put Jeff with a J over here. What? How is it the same turn? Well, that's not good. These guys are way out in the open.
Tired of waiting around.
Alright. You get back here and just hunker down. Alright. That looks like a trooper and a sectoid. Okay. And then next turn we're going to have reinforcements from behind. Yeah, let's take a 53% shot. Why not? Got him! Let's put Jeff out here. Combat protocol sucks on you. Let's suppress him. And oops, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah. Since you're back here already, let's try and get a flanking shot while I have you. Yesterday I finished Life is Strange. True Colors. I've heard that's another good one. I've played a few of like the narrative choice ones. Mostly Game of Thrones and Wolf Among Us. I've heard True Colors is very good, but I have not tried that one yet. I have a friend who True Colors is one of her favorites, so that is definitely on the list. Let's hunker down. So I got a hold here. Another trooper and a sectoid. From downtown. Ooh, that's nice damage into that sectoid. Yes! Get out of here! Haha! Alright, now we just gotta focus in front of us. And there's our escape route.
Get out of there before things get any worse.
Where's our VIP? Okay, they can make it. I'll drop him back to here. And that's kind of out of range, but I'll put him on Overwatch. Bring you back to there. And I'll bring you back as well. Let's get the VIP out of here. Don't want to take any chances there. And let's just put you on Overwatch. I'm not going to evac him yet because I want his gun downrange.
Enemies incoming.
Ah, that looked like a good hit. Okay, so now we just need to evac. Oh, that was close. He was the lowest health. I didn't think anyone had Overwatch up. I wasn't paying attention. And Jeff with the J. Evac all. We did it! We made it home. We didn't lose anyone. It got real dicey. Talk about a foolish gift. Oof.
Not once have the elders abandoned their accord with humanity, even as these contemptuous dissidents assault.
Started to play Overwatch, but you're what? Your message got cut off. Overwatch is all right. It's definitely something that I like to play every once in a while. I don't like to just sit down and be like, all right, time for my daily match of Overwatch, because then I just get mad. But if I play every once in a while, it's a ton of fun. I haven't really played a ton of Overwatch 2 just because when I tried last, the wait times were like ridiculously long. Yeah, you should get Great Fortitude, because that makes you immune to poison, acid, fire, and explosions. That's great. But yeah, I enjoy the occasional Overwatch match, but I'm not very hardcore into it. He ranked up twice. Gain a bonus point of armor and always provide high cover to adjacent squad mates. Let's do that.
And put to work in one of the very first gene therapy.
And yeah, let's do Rainmaker.
I saw firsthand what their technology is capable of.
Who's your Overwatch main?
I'd say we're lucky to have.
I usually use Junkrat. I love Junkrat and Zenyatta. Those are two of my favorites. But I've got a handful of them that I like. To go around. Reaper and Soldier 76 are pretty good. Occasionally I'll go in as like a Diva or a Reinhardt, but I had to stop because I don't have reflexes enough. Yeah, that can be a problem. I hear ya. And Staffed Engineer. Who can we... Oh, is it just because he's in the proving ground?
Interesting choice.
Let's build the Hunter's Axe.
Finished, Commander.
Okay. Let's put you on this project. That was a hard mission. Not afraid to tell you.
Have delayed the aliens' efforts towards completing the Avatar project, Commander. Let us hope the assets you recovered will prove useful in uncovering the aliens' plans.
I'm impressed. I've always found those
I was scanning over here.
especially irritating to hunt down.
Incoming message for you, Commander.
Is this our monthly report? Yep.
I had high hopes for the resistance.
Yeah, no alien wins. A lot of resistance wins. So, good job us. Besides that one soldier that died. Intense training, increasing their strength in combat. Yeah, we have enough intel. Okay. So those are the ones we want to stop. Let's finish scanning this. I'll probably do one more mission and then call it a stream. We want to assign you. Magnetic weapons. This is good, this is good. I use Zenyatta. I love to help my team. Yeah, being support is a lot of fun. It's underappreciated, but I like it. All the weapon upgrades. We can do these instantly. So let's do that.
doesn't seem to have any issues stationing completely.
And let's finish off with Gauss weapons. That'll get us upgraded sniper rifles and heavy weapons.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
So let's... Magnetic rifle, that's what we want. And... mag pistol.
Having never stepped foot in one of the city centers, I've never actually...
Battlefield, Call of Duty, Gears of War, and DayZ. Yeah. I'm cooling on shooters, if I'm completely honest, just because I'm growing older. I don't have a lot of friends that play multiplayer games with me, so I'm cooling on them, but they're a ton of fun. Like you said, your reflexes aren't fast, you fall behind. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Hunter's X.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress.
Avatar Project, Avatar Schmoject.
Slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Our cooperation.
Hey, our team's back.
Our intel on the Chosen is getting more detailed every day.
Slowly but steadily, our faith in your word.
Okay.
Commander.
I want to recruit a Templar because my last one died.
Our influence with the Resistance factions has motivated them to share some new information on the Chosen.
Understood, Commander. My followers will appreciate the support of your soldiers.
Scanning for more money.
Our research was
People are starting to recover from their wounds. All the guns again. And let's do plated armor. I know it's 8 days. It's a little bit on the best side, on the long side, but that's okay.
Now operational.
The Shadow Chamber.
With the strides we've made in infiltrating the alien psionic net.
This will give us an idea of what we're up against when we go out for the mission. The Shadow Chamber can tell us what aliens are deployed, so we can kind of tell who's out there and what kind of soldiers we should take into the field with us. In addition, it also helps us research story missions. So
to begin our analysis of the material recovered from the Advent Black Site. With the Shadow Chamber fully operational,
the Shadow Chamber is fully operational.
analyze the Codex artifact.
Play Battlefield 42 as a sniper that had a med kit. Yeah. I actually installed Battlefield 2042, excuse me, but quickly deleted it when I found out that it had 0 campaign. It is only multiplayer.
Commander, after seeing your magnificent forces in battle, a Templar champion seeks to join you and serve the cause.
Okay. Right on, right on. Medkits, or not medkit. Ability points. Let's do... Who do we need to have a stronger will? Our Scion should probably have a stronger will. And then let's send... Elena, we can allocate those resources. Now let's level up. Here's our replacement Templar. That is a great ability, Bladestorm. Now he can get free attacks to anyone who walks by him, pretty much. That's awesome. That's a lucky draw. Not, I mean, the other guy wasn't too lucky, but... Let's get an extra action when we're fired upon. That looks good. Let's finish getting these supplies. Guerrilla Ops.
These are the tactical projections for our next field operation.
So we want to counter this one. Of course it gives us an engineer, which we don't really need. Because all Advent soldiers now have a chance to reanimate as psionic zombies after they die. That sucks. We don't want that.
For Sector 1,
We
the Arctic.
want to get rid of that.
Commander, it would appear the aliens have sent a particularly nasty group of creatures into the
Okay.
It seems even Advent can barely control them.
So
Strongly advise caution.
let's take our medic. And our sniper. Actually, let's go to build items. Let's upgrade the sniper rifle. Perfect. Glaive. That's great. Jeff with a G is still not doing too hot. Same with Jeff with a J. Let's take Ricardo and Lehana. Let's do it. This will be the last mission. Once we complete this one, I will end the stream.
Sky Ranger deployed.
And that'll be it for our extra live streams. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I get why people don't put in campaigns anymore, because it's not like, if you're all multiplayer, then that's the audience you want to go for. You don't want to devote developer time to developing a campaign. But I like the campaigns. I'm a campaign guy. Every Call of Duty, every shooter, I'll always play the campaign before I start multiplayer. But I might make some videos. I've heard Battlefield 5 is on Game Pass. I might do a couple videos in those campaigns. But I've heard Battlefield 4 is kind of like the gold standard for Battlefield games. But this will be my last extra life stream. This is pretty much the first time I've really started streaming. And I've learned a whole heck of a lot. So I think I might stream every once in a while, probably not as often as I have been this month, because like I said, I was doing that for Extra Life, and can't really do a stream every weekend every month. That's a little ridiculous. This isn't for some people, that's great. It's not for me. I'm not a big streamer guy. I'm not a big extrovert. I can't sit here and talk for hours a day. But it's honestly been a lot of fun figuring out how to do this, learning how to do all of my overlays that you can see here, learning the streaming tools, and meeting people like you. Oh my God, there are two faceless sprinting at me. We are still concealed for now. She's a sniper, so she's probably not going to be able to shoot. No, she is. Okay, let's get everyone else into some form of ambush setup here. You said you love the Battlefield 5 campaign? That's good. I appreciate the seal of approval. You can probably expect a video or two out of that then. Boom! That's one down. What are you gonna do, buddy? You gonna walk into my crossfire here? That was a miss. That looked like a hit to me. I don't know about that, Xcom. I'll throw a pistol shot in here, because it's free. 6 damage with a pistol. Holy crap. And then let's just move him up a little bit. Alright, we are live. We have gone loud. Let's move. This might be a little risky, but I'm going to move my sniper all the way up here. Alright, T-Rex.
I'm all over it. Objective in range.
Menace 1-5, we've
Okay, so we're protecting this device. We're not hacking anything. We're just neutralizing all enemies from them. Okay. Oh no. I'm just gonna have you run. If you're not gonna be able to find anyone back here, we might as well have you up there. Ooh, okay. Let's have him come through the house. And, I mean, that's a low shot, but he made it! I didn't watch big streamers because some of them just think I'm public and sometimes just play for money. Yeah, I don't ever want this to be about money. I always want my hobby to be a hobby. And I hope I can continue to do that. That means that I can't, you know, stream 8 hours a day, but it also means that I'm usually pretty enthusiastic about the content that I make, so.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Excellent rating. 4 out of 4 enemies killed. Device protected. Well, once we get back to base, I'll probably stop the stream there, but I wanted to thank everyone for hanging out. Thanks everyone for donating to Extra Life. You're helping sick kids with all sorts of things, and I really appreciate it. If you're not able to donate, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for spending some time with me. Thanks for giving me your valuable time and attention. If you ever have suggestions, anything you want to see from me, streams, videos, that kind of thing, feel free to let me know. I'll promote you. Lightning hands. Alright. And that is going to do it for me. Like I said, thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching my streams. Thank you for making this a very successful Extra Life. I couldn't be happier with it. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you sometime soon. Bye!